and welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. I'm Becky, your yarn host, and today what I'm going to be showing you for Scrappy Saturday is this heart blanket. And if this is something that you would like to see and you'd like to see more of these things, then just like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share it with a friend, all those kinds of good YouTube things to get my name out there. But today what we're going to do is I'm going to be showing you, this is a big blanket that I have already started. I've been working on it behind the scenes. I mean, it's long, and I'm going to get a smaller sample because what I wanted to do was I wanted to take and do the hearts in different colors all the way up. But I had so much extra red yarn that I thought I'll just make one all red and white. So that's what I started doing. And I've caked up yarn here, and there's my white, and here's my red. And this is done out of, actually, the $5 yarn, the Premier Just yarn that I got at Dollar Tree is actually what this blanket's being made out of. So let me get my yarn and I will show you how to do this heart blanket on a smaller sample. I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm going to use today is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. This is actually, I've been using out of this one. So this is actually a scrap. And it's a 4-weight. This color is white. If you get the whole skein, it has 355 yards. It requires a 5.5, but I'm going to be going up to a 6mm hook. It is a 4-weight. It's 100% acrylic. And then I'm also, for my color, I'm also going to be using Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. And this color is Scuba. And it is a 4-weight. They want a 5mm hook. I will be using the 6. And it has, where's my yardage? Probably past it. 482 yards in this color. This is an ombre effect. I've got a jacket made out of this I'm going to show you guys later how to do, because it's a summertime, kind of like a duster. Not summer, it's a wintertime duster. It's very, very heavy. So to get started, this is a 7+1. So I'm going to do 21, 22 chains on my hook. Start with your slip knot, and then you chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will be back whenever I get 21. Okay, I have 22 hook loops on my hook, or chains. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the 4th chain from the hook. This one doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You will need a stitch marker. Pull that out of the frame here. Go back 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a double crochet all the way across. We're just going to double crochet all the way. If you don't know how to do a double crochet, I have that on my channel. You can go back and look at how to do the double crochets, or you can slow me down and follow me here, which is perfectly fine. If you get lost in this video, feel free to rewind it, go back, look at whatever it is you need to look at. I try to show you slowly how to do the new stitches, or the newer stitches that you may be not familiar with. Planes are flying over, so I can't avoid those unless I crochet in the middle of the night. They've been flying from I don't know. They've been starting about 7 o'clock in the morning and flying until about midnight. So unless I crochet at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to not have a plane fly over. Okay, so now we are at the end of our row. And what we are going to do is we are going to take that stitch marker and we're going to put it into this stitch. And we're going to leave that alone. And then we're going to take our color. Hang on just a second. Okay, so now what we do is we take our stitch marker and we pull up that loop at the end and we leave our stitch marker on. Now if you want to pull up a bigger loop and let it hang, you can. I just prefer, especially working with a blanket, to have a stitch marker because you'll pull that out. Then we're going to start with a slip knot on our hook on this end, and we are going to do a standing double crochet cluster. Sounds bad, but it's not. How you do that is you put your middle finger here on your working yarn, you wrap it around. I need to turn my hook the opposite direction because I just picked it up and didn't pay attention. Then you go into the top loop right here, pull up a loop, you have 3 on your hook, you pull through 2, making sure that you push this one forward. My yarn split. Then you wrap it around, you go back in and you bring up a loop and you pull through 2, then you have 3 on your hook. You do it one more time, wrap it around, bring up a loop, and then draw through, and you have 4 on your hook. Then you are going to wrap it around and pull through all 4 loops, and then you're going to tighten this one down. You're going to chain 2, then we are going to skip 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in that 7th one we're skipping 6. In the 7th one we're going to do a cluster again, a double crochet 3 together cluster, 2, there's our 3rd one, pull through 2, and then you have your 4 loops, pull through all 4, you chain 2, go back into this stitch that we just were working in and do it again. This creates the other half of your heart. You can speed me up, slow me down, do whatever you need to. So there is your heart. It'll look more like a heart when we get done. Then we're going to chain 2. Then we are going to skip 7 again, or go into the 7th stitch, skip 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go into that 7th stitch, and we're going to do another double crochet cluster, 2 or 3 together. Chain 2 and go back in there and do it again with the cluster. 3 on my hook. Now I've got 4 on my hook. Pull through all 4, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in that 7th stitch we're going to do the half cluster in this one. So we're just going to do the 1 cluster, not both of them in this stitch because it's our end. Be sure don't catch this loop in your work. Pull through all 4, chain 1. We are going to fasten off. So during this stitch, doing this blanket I mean, you will need a pair of scissors, you will need a stitch marker, and at least 2 colors of yarn. And that's what you should look like right now. Then we are going to remove our stitch marker. Pull it snug. We're going to chain 2, turn our work, and in this stitch that we fastened off right over here beside it, we are going to do a single crochet. into that stitch right there. Snug our work down where we fastened it off. We are going to chain 2, and then we are going to work down into these stitches down below the chain 2 space, and the 3rd and the 4th skipped stitch down here, so it would be 1, 2, 3. We're going to go down and do a double crochet, pull it up to make it even with this one, and in the next one we're going to do a double crochet, which is this one right here. And this is actually an elongated double crochet is what that's called. We're going to chain 2. We're going to single crochet into this stitch. We're going to chain 2. We're going to do an elongated double crochet back down into these. So we'll yarn over, skip 1, 2 into the 3rd one. We're going to do that, pull up your loop. You saw me tug on that, right, to make it a little bit bigger. And then we're going to go down and do the next stitch over, pull up your loop to make it even with the other one, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. We're going to go down and we're going to skip 1, 2, and in the 3rd one we're going to do the same thing over again, pulling up that loop a little bit, yarn over, go down in the next one, pull up that loop a little bit, and then we're going to chain 2, and in this stitch right here where we started, we are going to do a single crochet. And that's what we're looking like. Now we're going to work back this way. We will always start on this end with our double crochet. So we're going to work back this way, and I'll meet you back here. We're going to do double crochets all the way down, back across. We're going to chain 2. That counts as your first double crochet. Turn our work, and then we are going to double crochet. We skip this first one that we're coming out of, and we double crochet in the chain 2 space. We do 2 of those, and then into these double crochets we chain, or we do double, words, Becky, double crochet into these, and 2 double crochets in our chain spaces, double crochet in the top of the single crochet, 2 double crochets in our chain space, a double crochet in each of the double crochets, two double crochets in the chain space, a double crochet in the single crochet, 2 double crochets in the chain space, a double crochet in each of these stitches, 2 double crochets, and then a double crochet into the top of the single crochet down below, and there's your heart. Now you repeat this row. You will pull out your loop, put your stitch marker on, get your yarn, and you will start in the top of this stitch right here with your cluster, and then you will go back across with your cluster, and you just go back and watch this cluster here, and that's how you do it. And you can change colors. Every heart can be a different color, But that's how you do it, and you just work your way up, and you just follow this row, and this row, and it's a 3-row repeat all the way up. That's how you make this heart blanket. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hit the bell notification, and I'll see you on the next one.